There's a quiet kind of revenge Japan has been taking on the 5 a.m. productivity industry for the last 2 decades. We just haven't been paying attention. In the next 9 minutes or so, I will walk you through 9 small Japanese habits I now use instead of the optimized morning routine I used to drag myself through. None of them require waking before sunrise. All of them work better than what I was doing before. Welcome back. And if you're new here, I'm Heidi. About 5 years ago, I read every 5 a.m. productivity book in the self-help section. The Miracle Morning, The 5 a.m. Club, Atomic Habits with the Optimized Stack. I tried all of it for about 8 weeks. Then one Tuesday at 4:55 a.m., sitting on the kitchen floor with a cold cup of coffee, I realized something simple. The harder I optimized, the less I actually lived. So I went looking for a different approach, and I kept landing on the same word: Japan. Not the Japan of bullet trains and salarymen. The other Japan. The forest bathing one. The eat till 80% full one. The take a warm bath instead of a cold, plunge one. These are 9 of the small habits that took the place of my optimized mornings. Each one has a Japanese name and a quiet practice. I'll give you both. Pick 1 or 2 for tonight. You don't need to start before dawn. Some of these are easier when you don't. The first one is Ofuro. Ofuro is the Japanese word for the deep evening bath. It's not a quick shower. It's a 20-minute soak in water hot enough to make you sigh on the way in. What it replaces: the 5 a.m. cold plunge. Cold exposure is the discipline you're supposed to suffer for. Ofuro is the warmth you give yourself for being alive. Try this tonight. If you have a tub, take a real bath. 20 minutes minimum. If you don't, heat the last 5 minutes of your shower hotter than usual. Stand still under it. Breathe. The second is Hara hachi. Hara hachi is the Okinawan rule. Stop eating when you're about 80% full. Not stuffed, not still hungry, just enough. What it replaces: intermittent fasting, the optimized discipline of eating windows. Try this tonight. At dinner, pause halfway through and ask yourself one question: am I still actually hungry? Stop when the answer is no, not when the plate is empty. The third is Shinrin-Yoku. Shinrin-Yoku is Japanese for forest bathing. It's not a hike. It's not exercise. It's walking slowly through trees with your phone in your pocket. What it replaces: the 5 a.m. cardio grind. The optimized workout that's supposed to fix you. Try this. Any walk where the goal is the walk, not the distance. 15 minutes is enough. No headphones. No counting steps. The fourth is Yutori. Yutori is the Japanese concept of margin, the space around your schedule, the unscheduled hour between things. What it replaces: the back-to-back optimized day, the Calendly blocked life. Try this tonight. Look at tomorrow's schedule. Delete one thing that doesn't need to be there. Don't fill the gap. The fifth is Ichigo Ichie. Ichigo Ichie translates to one time, one meeting. The idea that this moment with this person will never happen again exactly this way. Treasure it. What it replaces: the optimized, extract maximum value from every interaction mindset. The networking mode. Try this tonight. Have one conversation where the only goal is being there. No phone, no half attention, just the person in front of you. The sixth is Wabi-sabi. Wabi-sabi is the Japanese aesthetic philosophy that finds beauty in imperfection, impermanence, and incompleteness. The cracked mug is more beautiful than the perfect one. The worn floor has earned its softness. What it replaces: the perfect 5 a.m. morning routine, the Instagram-ready, optimized life. Try this tonight. Pick one thing in your house you've been meaning to replace or fix. Look at it again. Maybe don't. The 7th is the Genkan ritual. The Genkan is the entryway in a Japanese home where you take off your shoes before entering the rest of the house. A physical threshold, a line between out there and in here. What it replaces: the blurred line between work and home, the optimized, always-on workspace. Try this tonight. When you walk through your door, pause for 10 seconds before doing anything else. Take off your shoes, put your bag down somewhere specific, mark the threshold. The 8th is Komorebi. Komorebi is a word with no English equivalent. It describes the specific quality of sunlight filtered through tree leaves. Dappled light, the kind of light that exists only because something is in the way. What it replaces: the optimized morning screen time, the phone before the window. Try this tonight or tomorrow morning. Before you open any screen, find some natural light. Look at it for 60 seconds. That's the whole practice. The 9th is Mottainai. Mottainai is a Japanese expression of regret over waste. But it's bigger than that. It's the practice of honoring what you already have. What it replaces: the optimization mindset that always reaches for more. The next book, the next program, the next system that will finally fix you. Try this tonight. Open your bookshelf, or your saved articles, or your unwatched courses. Pick one unfinished thing. Open it. Read or watch for 10 minutes. That's enough. So that's 9. Ofuro, Hara hachi, Shinrin-Yoku, Yutori, Ichigo Ichie, Wabi-sabi, Genkan, Komorebi, Mottainai. You're not going to do all 9. Pick the one that felt like a relief, not a job. Start there tonight. Add another in a week if you feel like it. The optimized morning routine was never going to fix the part of you that's tired. These 9 quiet practices won't either. But they will give you back the version of yourself who used to enjoy being alive without earning it. If this resonated, subscribe so we can keep finding quieter versions of the habits and lessons that make actual lasting change. I aim for 2 videos a week. If you want the longer version of what changed when I stopped forcing myself and what came in to replace it, my last video walked through that whole story. It pairs well with this one. Click the video at the top of your screen. And if you want a free 6-step practice for the days when even the small habits feel like too much, I've put it together as a guide called the Restart Method. It's the gentle version of starting over. Links in the description below. Until then, seekers, walk gently, be kind, and remember, you are already enough. The best self you seek is already inside you.